And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Hi, Kevin Selly in the Weather Center. Beautiful sunset across the Panhandle for Wednesday night, and we found something a little bit interesting. A little trivia question for you and the anchors coming up. On the right-hand side of your screen, there's some color there. Let me zoom in. What is this called? See the brightness there on the left-hand side? Kind of like a rainbow and bright in the high thin cirrus clouds. What is that optical phenomenon called? Crepuscular ray, sundog, perihelion, or rainbow spot? Correct answer is sundog. It is a rainbow spot, but that's not the name of it. Speaking of names, let's transfer over to Hurricane Beryl, churning its way through the Caribbean. Apparently there is some confusion on the pronunciation of the name, so there it is, Bear, like the paint brand kind of, real Beryl. There's 6 names of lists that rotate every 6 years, A through W. There's no Q or Y or Z. And so the World Meteorological Organization puts together these lists, and there's one for the Atlantic and the Pacific and the far western Pacific, and they rotate them every 6 years. And if there's a significant storm like a Katrina, that name is retired. So given that Beryl has been so impactful so far, with more impacts yet to come, seems pretty likely that we won't have to deal with that name in 6 more years. Rain gauge showdown. There has been some activity. Now, there was rain heading toward my house when I made this observation, so I may add to this a little bit, but Sheldon, based on Tuesday's activity, has pulled ahead. We're pretty close. He's at 8.54, I'm at 8.47. Watch the trend, there's still time. 4th of July forecast, partly to mostly sunny for most of the day. As we go on through the day, it's going to be fairly warm, not really super hot, but it's going to be kind of humid. Dew points running in the 60s, that makes it feel a little uncomfortable. Scattered showers and thunderstorms possible mainly across the southern portions of the Panhandle, and that should be mainly after 3 p.m. And then I think that anything that does pop up should weaken fairly quickly as we get close to and just past sunset, so fireworks should be in pretty good shape. Partly to mostly sunny to start the day. By 3 o'clock, there you go, southern tier of our counties. Hit and miss showers, thunder showers. Could some of these be severe? Brief gusty winds, a little bit of small hail, not out of the question. They would continue through the afternoon. There's 6 p.m. right there, and then weaken on toward the evening hours, as I mentioned. So let's go with a 20% rain chance really the next couple of days on through the weekend. Temperatures up and down a good bit. High on Friday only at 80. Most of the day in the 70s, that'll feel pretty good. And then we go back to 95 by the end of the weekend on Sunday.